Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. We're going to read Jeremiah 26. Jeremiah threatened with death. Early in the reign of Jehoiakim, son of Josiah, king of Judah, this word came from the Lord. This is what the Lord says. Stand in the courtyard of the Lord's people and speak to all the people of the towns of Judah who come to worship the house of the Lord. Tell them everything I command you and do not omit a word. Perhaps they will listen and will turn from their evil ways. Then I will relent and not inflict on them a disaster I was planning because of the evil they have done. Say to them, this is what the Lord says. If you do not listen to me and follow my law, which I have sent before you, and you do not listen to the words of my servants and the prophets, whom I have sent you again and again, that you may not listen, then I will make this house like Sheol, and the city a curse among the nations of the earth. The prophets, the priests, the prophets, and all the people heard Jeremiah spoke these words in the house of the Lord. But as soon as Jeremiah finished telling all the people everything the Lord had commanded them to say, the priests, the prophets, all the people seized him and said, you must die. Why do you prophesy in the Lord's name? And that is why the house will be like Sheol, and all the city will be desolate and deserted. And all the people cried among Jeremiah in the house of the Lord. When the officials of Judah heard about these things, they went up from the royal place to the house of the Lord, and took their places and entered the Lord, and took their places and entered to the new gates of the Lord's house. And then the priests and the prophets said to the officials and all the people, this man should be sentenced to death because he has prophesied against the city. You have heard with your own ears. Then Jeremiah said to all the officials and the people, the Lord has sent me to prophesy against this house and the city. All things you have heard. Now reform your ways and your actions and obey God your Lord. The Lord will relent and not bring the disaster he has pronounced against you. As for I am in your hands, do with me whatever you think is good and right. Be assured, however, that if you put me to death, you will bring guilt and innocent blood on yourself and on the city and those who live in it. For truth and the Lord has sent me to you to speak all the words in your hearing. The officials and all the people will say to the priests and the prophets, this man should not be sentenced to death. He has spoken to us in the name of the Lord our God. Some of the elders of the land stopped forward and said to the entire assembly of the people, Micah, or more Eshes, prophesied in the days of Hezekiah, king of Judah. He told all the people of Judah, this is what the Lord Almighty says. Zion will be plowed like a field, Jerusalem will become a heap of rubble, the temple hill a mud overgrown with thickets. Did Hezekiah, king of Judah, or anyone else of Judah put him to death? Nor not Hezekiah fear the Lord relent, so that he would not bring the disaster he pronounced against them? We're about to bring a terrible disaster on ourselves. Now Ur, son of Shemetha from Kiriath Jearim, was another man who prophesied in the name of the Lord. He prophesied the same thing against the city and on this land as Jeremiah did. When King Jehoiakim and all the officers and officials heard his words, the king was determined to put him to death. But Ur heard and put him to death. But heard of the field and fear to Egypt. King Jehoiakim, however, sent Enetham, son of Akdor, to Egypt, along with some other men. They brought Uriah out of Egypt and took him to King Jehoiakim, who had struck him down with a sword and his body thrown into the royal place of the common people. Furtherance, Akim, son of supported Jeremiah so that he was not handed over to the people but put to death. The word of the Lord for the people of the earth. Thanks be the Lord. Have a great day and see you tomorrow.